Hello, everybody. How are you? Hey, Lucas, how are you? Hi. I know it's been. We're not gonna say how long it's been, but it's been long enough, right? But hello and welcome to Titanic Tarot. My name is Lexi, and I'm a tarot card reader and an intuitive reader. And today we are doing free 3-card readings today. So that means you can ask anything that you would like, and I will answer it in 3 cards. However, if you'd like to donate for a full reading, it is $15, guys. $15 for a full reading. And then if you don't want a full reading, you can do a mini reading, which is $8. Okay. Hey, Lucas, how are you? Hope you're doing well this Wednesday. Okay. It's Wednesday, sir. Goodness. Just high vibration today. Hello, Arvelt. How are you? How are you doing today? Mariana, hello. How are you? So yes, we're doing a 3-card reading. So meaning, like I said, you can ask anything that you would like to ask. It doesn't have to be in a yes or no format. It is 3 cards, okay? And we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm in just such a good positive energy today. You guys have no idea. It's just been a really, really good day. Really, really good day. So we will start with Mariana. Will I get good news tomorrow? Let me get 3 cards for that spirit connected to Mariana's energy. Please, all deities, all numbers, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding her. Will she get good news tomorrow? Get more. I don't like this message. Okay, one more, spirit. Okay. Okay, let me show you the cards first before I start talking. You have the Tsawa. You also have the Strength card in the reversed, and then you have that 5 of Swords, okay? And I got an extra card because I had a question, and I have the Ace of Wands, okay? I'm getting this is a no. That you won't be getting great news tomorrow. Now, the Tower doesn't have to be so dramatic, you know what I mean? Sometimes it can be a big shock, but sometimes it can just be, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to hear, not what I wanted to do, but, life is life, right? But I am seeing something else, it's like a new thing coming in for you, like maybe like I'm getting good news coming towards you, but it's not tomorrow, okay? So even if tomorrow you get this news and it's like, no, listen, energies always change, right? But even if you get news tomorrow and it says like no or something like that, or no, well, we can't, or no, because we have to do this, but there's something else that comes in after that, maybe even the next day or maybe next week or something like that, okay? But I'm getting a no for your question. I hope that resonates with you. Let me know if it does, okay? Ashes is here. Hello. Will I have opportunity to take me overseas? Good question. Disconnect from the previous energy. Tapping into Ashes energy, please. And overseas. I'm trying to give me another one. Okay. All right. So you have the 4 of Swords. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? You have the 4 of Swords, Ashes. You also have the King of Cups, lovely. And then you have the King of Pentacles. I love it. This is saying this is a yes. Now, Spirit is advising you to kind of get out of, in a way, like the fantasy of like just thinking about it and making sure you're still steadily taking action towards it. You know what I mean? Like take action towards wanting to go overseas, doing the necessary steps, I guess is the best thing I could say. Hey, Miss Nika, how are you? Yeah, so that's basically what I'm getting, okay? That King of Pentacles feels really good though, because it does seem like you're going to be taking some initiative to get this, like to get overseas, to yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'm like stalling. We're not stalling, but just taking my time. But it feels like you're taking action to get there, and you're also making smart decisions on how to get overseas as far as money wise as well too. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Let me know if that resonates with you. I'm glad you're doing good, Miss Nika. Dropping in to show some love and respect. I hope you have an amazing day. Keep shining bright. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jayana, there you are. If I stop believing that I will meet my twin flame and just let it go completely, will that change whether or not he reaches out to me? Can I get 3 cards from that? Disconnecting from the previous energy, please, Spirit. And I see you, Sunshine. I see your question as well. This is, yeah. Sorry. You have the 10 of Wands. You also have the Death card. And then you have the 6 of Swords, okay? There's something about you've been wanting this person to like reach out, or them to reach out and finally like connect to you. And Spirit is like, okay, listen though. Listen, you're a spiritual being. You know this. We can't do that if you're steadily like trying to grasp at it and trying to find it and everything. I don't know why I just did that. They said you like you're doing this or something. But anyway, yeah, it's just feeling like they do want you to kind of completely, you have to be, in order for these things to happen, and I think I've said this before on the stream, but in order for things to happen, you do have to let it go, okay? Especially, and it's hard to, because you really want it really badly, and you just get, your energy just goes like, okay, I gotta do it, you know, like I gotta see, let me ask this, let me go to this person, let me go here, let me do some candle magic, let me do some oils, let me do some this. But it's like, all in reality, it's like, yeah, but they kind of have a plan for you, okay? Now, I will say with the 6 of Swords, there is a lot of forward movement when it comes to someone reaching out, or you gaining or getting that outcome that you want. However, they are saying like, but you have to let it go, okay? If that makes any sense. Yes, keep hope alive. However, let it go. It's very hard because Spirit does that sometimes. Spirit does that sometimes. I don't want to keep hope alive, okay? Spirit does that. Like, we want you to stay like you have hope and there's faith and everything, but how do you do both? And it'll come to you. I promise you it will come to you. I promise you it will come to you, okay? But that is what I have for you. I'm sorry. I hope that resonated with you. We're going to get to Sunshine. What's coming towards me? All right, Spirit, let's connect to Sunshine's energy, please. All deities, all numbers, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding Sunshine. Let me just get 3 cards. What is coming towards Sunshine, please? Oh. Okay. Okay, so it's not this card. They said leave that alone because we don't need to say all that. All right, let me show you the cards. Sorry, Sunshine, I'm losing my mind over here. So you have, ooh, look at that, the 2 of Cups. You also have the 8 of Swords. And then you have the Delph card, right? You do have some type of romantic union that is coming towards you, but this is after a period of you letting something, like walking away from something that doesn't serve you, though, is what they're saying, okay? So I'm kind of getting the energy of like, if you went through like a, you know, maybe a rough breakup and you're like, I don't know if I need to, I'm trying to see what's still maybe going to happen with this person, or if this person are we supposed to be together? It's almost like you're walking away from that mindset and that feeling. And then something like a new connection is coming in, a new romantic connection is coming in for you, okay? So that is what I have for you. Let me know if that resonates with you, Sunshine. Okay. Yes, and if you guys would like a full reading, it is $15 for a full reading. And it is $8 for a mini reading, okay? And that's all. And you can donate through Cash App and PayPal, which is in the description box because I put it there. I remembered to do it this time, and I did it the right way. But that's what I got for you guys. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing this Wednesday? Oh, man. It's been a really good day, guys. I'm just saying. Thank you so much. It does. I'm done with the past. I'm reading. I'm ready to move on. Gotcha. I gotcha. I understand. I'm doing better today. Good, Lucas. That is good to know. That is good to know. Yeah, today, I don't know. I'm just ready to go. I know. I'm thinking about Friday. I'm supposed to be going out with my boyfriend on Friday, and we're gonna go to this Korean hot pot and barbecue. Yeah, so I'm excited. Had a migraine yesterday. Oh no! Did you take anything for it? Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't know. Migraines and it being hot just don't sound like they mix. You know what I mean? Like a migraine in general is like no, but I'm just saying. Just saying. So we are still open up for free 3-card readings, guys. So if you like a 3-card reading, go ahead and put it in chat now. I answer it in 3 cards. Okay, I will answer it in 3 cards. Ingrid. Okay, what's next for me in life upcoming in 2 months? Okay, so what's coming up for you in the next 2 months? Let me get 3 cards for that, disconnecting from the previous energy and tapping into Ingrid's energy, please. All deities, all nominals, all beings, all interdimensional, side guy named Ingrid in the next 2 months. Can I get 3 cards for what's coming up in life for Ingrid in the next 2 months of 2026, please? Trying to give me one more card. They're taking a second. Ingrid, hold on. Ooh, okay. All right. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the 2 of Cups, and then you have the Empress card, right? In the next 2 months, I can't even talk. There does seem to be some type of new opportunity in love is what I'm hearing, and this is actually because you're in you transmuted to like this Empress person. Okay, so I always try to explain the cards as much as I can, but the Empress is someone who knows what they want, someone that's like, you know, I went through my journey, and even though I'm still learning things, I know what not to do, like what I want, though. I'm not going to do this, but I want this, but doing it in the most graceful way, right? And I think this is leading you to like a little love connection, okay? So that's what's coming towards you in the next 2 months. It looks like a love connection. Feels really good. I'll say that. It feels really good. Okay, so let me know. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. You too. All right, Curti. May I want to go to go foreign to further studies in the next 3 months. Can you please tell some country options? Okay, so how do you, because I'm doing 3-card readings, but I wanna make sure I'm getting your question right. Wow, interesting. Thank you. You're welcome, Ingrid. Nice question too. You know, got to be specific with spirit sometimes, even though sometimes they're like, I'm still not going to tell you the exact day and time, which is fine. We need mystery in our life, right? Some country options. Let me see if I can tap into that. I want to make sure I'm getting that right. So disconnect from the previous energy, please, spirit. Country options. Okay, so your spiritual team is like, listen, it's the one that you have a passion for. It's one that you really are almost like in love with. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You also have the High Priestess. Look at that. You showed up as the High Priestess, okay? And then you have the 2 of Cups. This is basically saying like the country that you want to study for, it's something like it's almost like you have a passion to go to this country, okay? Even though you're looking at options, and even though there are options and stuff like that, there's one that's connected to you. It's gonna pop out to you almost like you may get like synchronicities on going to this country, or you may get like just signs from your spiritual team in general, like saying, okay, go here, go here, go here, go here. You know what I mean? Trusting your intuition of where you need to go to do your studies, okay? But it's somewhere that's connected to you, like in your heart, okay? So this could be almost like a past life thing. Like maybe you were in this country in a past life and it's coming to you in this life to do your studies for, okay? So that's what I have for you. That was a good question though. I love it. For our graduation in medical field on scholarship, I want to select in is there chances? Yeah, there definitely is, but it's something that is connected to you. I'm gonna just say spiritually, okay? What is this name? Okay, 2706, because I can't read. Hello, my first time here. Did my cousin Ivo wife find out about what my brother said to Ivo on confrontation? Okay. You're welcome, Cardi. Hey, the Storytime Kitchen. How are you? It was a lot to say. Hold on. All right, disconnect from that energy, please, Spirit. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Did they know about what the wife know? This is feeling like a yes. Okay, this is definitely feeling like a yes. You have the High Priestess in the reverse. You also have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is feeling like a yes. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it feels like there's I don't know. It feels like there's a little bit of heartbreak going on here, because I did see the Three of Swords in there. Something about breaking the like foundation of something. I'm not sure what was being confronted about, but it does feel like this person knows, or it doesn't feel like shock. It feels like they know, almost like it's not like, oh my God, I can't believe I just found that. It's almost like, yeah, I know. And their energy is kind of like, like now what to do, or something like that. So I hope that answers your question. I hope that answers your question. That was a lot. Anyway, hello, Wayne Stewart. How are you from London? I just saw the FIFA game when I got home, and in what was it, England? So hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but sorry. The Storytime Kitchen. Am I going to hear from the Leo before the end of the year? And if so, in what energy? Ooh, cool question. Manbod, hello. Let me tap into the Storytime Kitchen, please. All deities, all numbers, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding the Storytime Kitchen. Are they going to hear from the Leo before the end of this year of 2026? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm being extra nosy with my head going like this. Sorry. It's almost like Spirit is saying, I'm going to show you the cards, but it's almost like Spirit is saying they haven't decided if they want this connection to move forward, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You also have the High Priestess, and then you have the Queen of Wands, which is that Leo that you may be talking about. But you also do have the Four of Cups, and you have the mysterious moon card. Yeah, it kind of feels like your spiritual team and their spiritual team hasn't came to a conclusion on what exactly they want to do with this connection yet, about this person reaching out, or you guys communicating again in this year. I'm hearing in this year 2026, okay? So I'm kind of getting the sense of like maybe the energy is probably going to, of course, is going to change, but maybe ask like a month or two later, or something like that, because right now they're still like they're in like a huddle going, they're kind of like talking like that. Don't say what I just did, don't mind me, but that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so it's an undecided feeling. Okay. Let's see. So our Velt, will I see my dream life unfold for me within the next 5 years? Let's get 3 cards for that, Spirit. Oh, disconnecting from the previous energy, tapping into our Velt's energy, please. All deities, all numbers, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding him, please. And will he see his dream life unfold within the next 5 years? One more. Okay. Interesting message. Okay, I had to get one more card. So, you have the Knight of Wands, okay? You also have the 3 of Wands, and that's that manifestation energy. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then you also have that beautiful romantic love card, which is that Ace of Wands too, okay? And I actually have a confirmation card for you. This is Spirit's advice to you, is this 9 of Pentacles, and I'll go over that. So, will you see your dream life unfold within the next 5 years? This is definitely feeling very strong for a yes. However, with that Knight of Pentacles, this knight in the deck is basically like the slowest one. They're saying to take your time. Things are gonna unfold for you, okay? They are going to happen as long as you're keeping a good pace at it, but also saying to make sure we're being steady, okay? We're being in control of our, emotions and everything that goes along with it. There's a lot of manifestations that are getting ready to come through for you, especially when it comes to love, if we're doing this the right way, is what I'm hearing, okay? A lot of wand energy, so you have a lot of fire energy. But that Knight of Pentacles is earth energy, and that to me, that's earth is like the slowest, is like the slowest one, okay? So it's saying to take your time with things and try not to move them too fast, okay? But you will be getting the things that you want in the next 5 years. Just keep at it, but stay steady, okay? Joanna, you don't have to answer. I hope that resonated with you. You don't have to answer this part. I'm just still a little confused. So you promise it will happen whether I believe in it or not. Like, does it physically change anything? Yeah, there's no promises. Oh, you're welcome, Arfelt. There's no promises in tarot. Like, you always have to take it with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, you are the one who guides your life, okay? It's free will, and I always say that because when we get tarot readings, we're like, okay, so it needs to happen like this. Well, you said this, so maybe it's gonna. Sometimes you are your own person. You're gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day. Now, you can throw yourself off alignment. You can put yourself back on alignment. I don't know. But you always have to do what you feel is right in here. If you want this twin flame to come towards you, and you feel like you need to keep asking questions or keep trying to manifest them, then do that. However, if you feel like, you know what, I want this twin flame to come, but I need to let this go, by all means, let it go. It's free will. It's however you want to do it at the end of the day. These are just guides to your life. They're not the answer, you know what I mean? So things made perfect sense. You're welcome, Arvelt. Glad it resonated for you, sir. But yeah, there's no promises. That's why, and if you ever notice that when you go on like different streams and stuff, that's why most of the time with like medical questions and like court ones, sometimes it's like I can answer it, but I don't need to answer this because it's always free will and what can happen, and that's to anything though, really. So yeah. Oh man, whoa. So I'm still open for free 3-card readings, guys. So if you have a 3-card reading, killer greetings from Turkey. Turkey. Is it what is it now? Is it still Turkey? I know I look really foolish when I just did that, but is it still turkey? Turkey egg? Turkey egg. I don't know. But I hope that helps, Jay. I really do, because I don't want to, you know, sound any type of way to you, but it's all up to you. You know, it's how you want to go about what you want in this life, okay? It's all about you. Whew. I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope so. I really do. Whoa. Cards are trying to fly out my hand. Claudia is here. How are you? Will I get justice over tea? Ooh, let's tap into that. Spirit, let's disconnect from the previous energy. Let's tap into Claudia's energy, please. Miss Claudia's energy, please. All deities, all numbers, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding Claudia. Will I get justice over tea? Wow. Okay. Can I get one more? You gave me too much, Spirit. Hold on. This feels like a yes. Let me show you the cards before I keep going. You have the Knight of Wands. You also have the Eight of Swords. And then you have that Nine of Pentacles. And I got an extra confirmation card with the Six of Swords. I'm kind of getting, you will get justice over this person, but it's almost like it's going to come after. I'm kind of tapping into the person, but it feels like it's going to come after a time where it's almost like someone's going. Like they're just like, haha, no one can catch me type thing. And then like something happens and I don't know how, like you find out or like you hear it from someone that you both know, something like that. And it just stops them in their tracks and you're like, I told you, almost like, you know, like I've moved on. I know that that's not right. I know you don't matter to me. I know your life doesn't matter to me, but I told you something like this would happen. Something like that is what I'm getting. So I hope that answered your question. So it's a yes, but it's like, it's after like this person basically going like, nah, you can't catch me. And it's like, but you did get caught. Spirit caught you. Hi, will I get the interview invite to the job opportunity? Let's see. Disconnect from the previous energy. Tap into Anoni. Hey, Concrete Rose, how are you? How are you? Ooh, I always say wait till after the interview, but this is feeling very, very like positive. You have the Knight of Wands, as he keeps popping up now. Knight of Wands. Also the Nine of Cups with this me burping for confirmation, and then you have the Emperor. This feels like a yes, and it does feel like almost like when you get this interview and you get this news, it's something about you like leveling up and almost like powering up as like this is a really good position or something like that for you. And I see you like almost like you got your chest out, like you like got this, like I'm in charge, like type thingy. But you're doing it in the most humble way possible with that Nine of Cups, because this is something that you've been wishing for, like wanting. Okay, it feels really good. It's almost like, you know, okay, when I get this, like I'm gonna have to step into this role of like, okay, like I got this. So that is what I have for you. Let me know if that resonates with you. Thank you, OMG. I know, right? Usually I always say with like interview questions, I always say after you get the interview, but I guess so then I can pick up on the energy, because sometimes it's like always like you guys can't see it, but some of you can't see it, but it's always like scattery up in the air, like it's just up in the air. Yes, it's very competitive, like 1 to 4% only get, golly. Wow. Well, I hope you do, because it felt pretty powerful. I will say that, though. It really did. All right. So we're going to move on to some more free yes or no questions. Guys, if you would like to donate for a full reading, it is $15 for a full reading. It is $8 for a mini reading, okay? Hey, how are you? When I am going to get a job. I graduate this year in May. So when are you going to get a job? Spirit, let's tap into, is it Nadia? 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 We're going to tap into their energy. Ooh, I'm taking both of those. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, wait. No, this is still good. I'm sorry. It's still good. So you have the Queen of Wands. You also have the Six of Swords. And then you have that beautiful new opportunity with the Ace of Cups, right? And then just an extra card for you, you have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? This is feeling like, yes, you will be getting a job. This job is going to make you become a lot more independent than what you have been, okay? So stepping out into the real world, I know that sounds so corny, but stepping out into the real world is a little different after, you know, you graduate and everything like that. It's not, you're basically disciplining yourself is the best way to put it. And I do see you getting something that's like, this is new for me, but I want to learn it, I want to do it, and I'm going to be working here. And you're going to take a lot of pride in this job is what I'm hearing, okay? So that is what I have for you. And it looks like it's some good money coming in for you too with this job, with that Ace of Pentacles as well. So let me know if that resonated. Oh, I almost knocked my wand down. Miss Nika, hey again, how will me and my friend KJ's friendship will be moving forward? Just out of curiosity. No problem. Disconnect from the previous energies, tapping into Miss Nika's energy and KJ's energy and this friendship that she is referring to, Spirit. Oh, don't stop. Sometimes you just gotta tell the cards to stop. Tapping into their energy, this friendship energy for Miss Nika. Can we get one more? You're welcome. Okay. Hold on one second. This is an interesting energy. Okay, Claudia, got you. So you have the Queen of Cups. You also have the Nine of Cups. I told you about my new adjustments with my fiance. Yeah. Nine of Cups, the Emperor. And then you also have the Queen of Pentacles, but she came up in the block position. There's something about there needing to be boundaries is what I'm getting, because it feels like this friendship could work, but there needs to be boundaries or something like that set between both of you in order for this to be like a successful like friendship or something like that, because there's some things that need to be said to each other on both ends is what I'm hearing. So from their spiritual team, they're like, we need to work on this and make sure that we communicate that to your spiritual team, and vice versa. But this is also you and this person, of course, talking face to face. It's something about setting like a boundary or setting boundaries is what I'm getting. And that's what make this friendship feel, you know, a pretty it'll make the friendship feel like balanced. I'll put it that way, if that's the right way I need to say it. We haven't been really talking like we used to yet. There's something about, I don't know if there was yeah, it just kind of feels like there needs to be boundaries set if you guys are going to continue to be friends, okay? So that is what I have for you. Let me know if that resonates with you. So guys, we're going to pause our free 3-card readings and we're going to get to our donation with Miss Claudia. And I'm going to keep saying it like that, Claudia, so don't judge me. So pause your free 3-card readings and we're going to get to our donation with Miss Claudia. Where is, okay. Okay. Use this one. You're welcome, Miss Nika. All the best to you. Let me know how that turns out. All right. So, Claudia, you can go ahead and post your question whenever you're ready. I'm going to clear my energy, please, Spirit, from all previous readings, please. Alrighty. So, Claudia, should I look for a new job abroad or in the country I live in? Nice question. Let's see. All right. We're going to tap into Claudia's energy, please. All deities, all anomalies, all beings, all interdimensions that are guiding Claudia and her higher self. Okay, so should she look for a job abroad? Ooh, I can already feel this message. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay, cool. So, first card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we like this. We love this. You also have the Nine of Wands. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And then you have the Three of Wands, the Moon card, and then you have the Sun card, which I think is kind of cool with the Moon and the Sun being in this because they're kind of like opposing energies. Well, they are opposing energies. You got light and dark and everything. But so as far as, so what I'm getting is you do have that dream of kind of like, okay, I would like to go abroad. Like I would like to go and see and just have a job over there. You're almost like in a fantasy world about it. However, there's some type of fear with that Nine of Wands. There's some type of resistance there, almost like I can see it, but I can't see it. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. I want to stay comfortable. And that's actually slowing down your, it's weird because I feel like it's slowing down your manifestations as far as like your career and job and stuff like that go. When you're kind of being combative with yourself, it's basically like, okay, so your spiritual team's like, okay, so what do you want us to do? You know, we want you, of course, to make the decision that you want. However, how can we do that if you're being the moon and the sun? You know what I mean? If it's like night and day, like, okay, when I'm just dreaming, and then it's like, oh my God, I want to do it. No, I'm just going to dream about it. It's like, that's the energy that I'm getting, okay? And they're saying, as far as a job, I'm going to keep going, but as far as like a job abroad, it's kind of feeling like you know that you want to do it. Like, let's just be honest. We know that you want to do it. However, why are we hesitant? What's stopping you? Yeah, it's scary and everything like that. However, that's something that you want to do, you know? So let's keep going. Okay. Okay, let me get one more before I say this, please, Spirit, for Claudia, for about the job. Yeah. There's a lot of back and forth energy that's going on. So I will say this, you have the World card, and just look at this. We live in this big world where, you know, it is comfortable to stay where we're at, but it's also very like desiring to go somewhere else and do something else that's completely out of your comfort zone, that's completely different from everything that you've known, because it's like, well, what if I mess up? What if I'm just out here stranded by myself with, like, you know, $1 to my name, whatever it is. But in a sense, Spirit is saying, like, but you know you want to do you want to do something like this, okay? And I'm getting a strong sense of they want you to let go of fear, okay? Because you have the Knight of Swords. This is forward movement. And you also have the Star card. That's beautiful. And then you have that Ten of Wands. Anytime I'm seeing that, it's just like someone going like, yeah, but I don't, you know, and it's like, well, why not? Why don't you just try it? Why don't you just try it? It's weird because I know I was talking to my boyfriend about like just doing the tarot stuff like that, and he was like, you know, what made you do it? And I'm like, well, I was scared for a long time. I didn't want to talk to anybody and have people see me on the internet and everything. I'm like that. And he was like, but what made us like, but I really wanted to. And I was like, and I'm not gonna know until I try. You know what I mean? And that's kind of something that we say to you don't know unless you try. You know, it's scary, but you don't know. You honestly don't know. And sometimes we make stuff up in our head that's a lot scarier than what it needs to be, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pull a couple more tarot cards just to get some, as far as like you seeing where you're at. But that World card is kind of giving me like, Claudia, you know what you want to do. Yes, right. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely, I understand the feeling. That's the problem too. You have the Princess of Pentacles. You also have the Magician card. And then you have the Two of Swords, okay? So this is basically saying like, it's kind of how I said earlier in the stream, it is free will and it is always going to be up to you on how you want to live your life. However, you know deep down inside what you want to do. There's fear there. I feel it. It's fear, Claudia. I get it. But that doesn't mean that that fear can't be gone, okay? You know, to achieve what you want. You know what I mean? Now, you're not going out there to hurt anybody or, you know, hit someone over the head with anything. It's like you're just going for a job opportunity to just do something that I feel like you've been passionate about for a while, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, scary, but there's nothing wrong with that. You got to try, okay? So let me get some oracles for you to wrap up your reading. Let's see. So, let's see. We got, beautiful. Let me get that one. Yeah. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So let me read you these order. They all kind of just fill out to like just all in order. So you have, look at that delivery. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. Transportation. This does feel like you're going somewhere. So it's like I want to say with the, you know, being where you live at, like maybe, but I'm kind of just getting like there is some movement somewhere else. Like you may be going for a job somewhere else. But look at that. You also have transformation. Okay. This feels like, even though, like I said, you're scared to do this, and I just want to put this out there. I'm not telling you to go do this, you know, and, you know, like I said, free will. And these are just cards. However, I am getting that this is going to be something new for you with new beginnings in the evolution card. You also have flexible. Okay. Shifting with grace. You know, like I said, confident. You can be a little like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. However, I'm confident. You can have those little like, but be confident, okay? Then you also have, look at that, care, all right? So this is teach, accompany, assist, support. I feel like this is also your spiritual team supporting you with what you want to do, okay? And then you have reflection, and I see that prayer right there. So just, I don't know, I would say, I'm kind of feeling like if you do pray or whatever like that, like Spirit is saying, like, just make sure that you're, you know, maybe praying for like that guidance to not be in that sun and moon energy or whatever like that. Like, just, I know I'm hot and cold, but give me that strength and that guidance to go, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to get this job, like that. Okay. So that is what I have for you. I hope that resonated with you, ma'am. And I appreciate your donation and your question. That was a good question, too. That was a really good question. Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and open up for some more free 3-card readings. Guys, I will be getting off in a little bit. You're welcome, Claudia. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Oh, so much. But we're going to go ahead and move on to some more free 3-card readings. If you have a question, I can answer it in 3 cards. I can't put these cards back. Hold on. Okay. I can answer it in 3 cards. However, if you would like to donate for a full reading, it is $15 for a full reading. It is $8 for a mini reading, okay? Whew, alrighty. What? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I think I was using that one. And if not, if we only got a couple people watching this evening, I'm going to go ahead and get to my moderator. Oh, Lucas. Okay, there's Concrete Rose. I was like, I know it was someone else. I know it was someone else. Will I get the help I need financially with school expenses? Oh, wow. Okay. So, Spirit, let's tap into this. Disconnect from the previous energy, please. And let's tap into the Concrete Rose's energy, please. All deities, all numbers, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding them. Okay. So, will they get the help they need financially? One more on this card, please, for the Concrete Rose. Okay. I hear it. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm cooking dinner and getting ready for work. I understand that. I was there once upon a time ago. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. You also have the 2 of Wands, and then you have the Page of Pentacles, okay? I'm feeling like this is a yes. You will. However, it may take a second for whoever is going to help to help you. I know that sounds so weird. Only because like they're trying to make sure they're making the right decision as far as helping you, okay? And not that you're doing anything wrong or you know you've ever crossed them or something like that. It's just more this person's like, I'm getting someone who's like wants to take action, but then they just kind of like, hold on, wait, is this the right decision? Okay. And with that Page of Pentacles, this does feel like a happy surprise financially. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that one a yes. All right, I hope that resonates with you. The Storytime Kitchen, I did. You're gonna have to go back. I'm not sure when, but I did. I did, I believe. Oh, but yes, so that's what I have for you, the Concrete Rose. That energy feels, yeah, it feels like a thinker. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so if you were just now joining, I'm still doing 3-card readings, okay? I'm still doing 3-card readings. If you would like to donate for a full reading, it is $15 for a full reading. It is $8 for a mini reading, okay, people? All you have to do is donate through Cash App and PayPal. However, I'm still doing Tia 692. You can ask. There's no list. Where I didn't see it. Hold on. Yes, Tia, you can ask a question if you would like. I am all ears. I was gonna say something else. Oh, thank you, Claudia, for your donation. I appreciate it. You're gonna be right after Tia 69112. I have not seen them here before. Alrighty, so your question is, what should I know about my career and workplace right now? Please and thank you. Okay, let me get 3 cards for that. Tapping into Tia's energy. All deities, all anomalies, all beings, all interdimensions that are guiding Tia 6912. Let's see, can I get 3 cards for that? What do they need to know about their career on this card for Tia? Okay, interesting. It's an interesting way to put this. So you have the Six of Cups. You also have the Emperor. And then you have the Four of Wands, okay? It kind of feels like with your career and like the workplace right now, there is some type of... Because I'm getting two things. It's almost like there's some type of commitment coming towards you in like your career. So almost like a boss saying, hey, I need you to do this, only you. I want you to do this, and you're committing to something. But this one more on that Four of Wands though, Spirit, for Tia. One more on the Four of Wands. And then it's like shuffling is getting harder. One more on the Four of Wands. Yeah, there's something about a commitment that's coming to you, but someone not being sure, like when to approach you with this new thing. You have the Seven of Cups as well. Almost like if this person is having like a couple of candidates, like, oh, I'm thinking about this person, this person, this person, this person. However, I just settled on Tia, like I want them to do it. It's something like that. And this is a person in power is what I'm hearing too, okay? So that is what I have for you. That's what's kind of like what's going on in your workplace. Very interesting though. Because it feels like someone, like, I don't know, I'm getting the energy like right now, like someone like thinking about it like as we speak, like, I want to know, like, should I do like this? I want to know if I need to approach this person, this person, this person, or just Tia in general. Makes sense? Okay, cool. Because it's like, I always tell you guys, you guys can't see what I'm seeing or feeling, but I'm just doing what I'm feeling. So that is what I have for you. Asville, hello. We are actually pausing our free 3-card reading. We're going to get to our donation with Claudia again. And thank you, Tia. I appreciate your question. That was very interesting. We're going to get to Claudia. So guys, if you can pause your questions right now, we're going to get to our donation with Claudia for a full reading. Claudia, you can go ahead whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. I think I'm going to use this one though for you. Or in this one maybe. Okay, yep, that's why I'm using this one. It's funny. All right, so Spirit, we're going to disconnect from the previous energies. Please, we're going to tap into Claudia's energy. All deities, all anomalies, all beings, all interdimensionals that are guiding her. What is HB's energy towards me right now? So HB, we're tapping into HB's energy too. Their spiritual team and all those that are guiding them. And all interdimensionals that are guiding this connection, please. Thank you. What is the energy from HB to Claudia? All right, giving me too many. Let me get a couple more, Spirit, please. Please. HB's energy to Claudia. Ooh. Want to make sure I took that one. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, now they're coming out like crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So you have, which is why it kind of did that. Okay, I see it now, Spirit. So you have the 8 of Pentacles. You also have the 6 of Wands. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You also have that Moon card. You have the Knight of Wands. And then the last card, or second to last card, sorry, is the 9 of Cups. And then the last card is the 2 of Wands right now. So just their energy towards you, it does feel like this person is thinking about you, thinking about, like reminiscing about you is what I'm hearing, okay? Um, I don't know what kind of connection this was, but it does feel like, I don't know if this was related. I don't know if this is related to work, or like they want to work with you again. It's something about work, but it does feel like this person is like reminiscing about like you, like when you guys were connected, like at work or working together or something like that. Okay, and they want to move forward and try to do this again. However, with the Two of Wands, they're kind of like undecided on how they're going to go about this. Okay, let me pull some more cards on that. Yes, okay. Yeah, Rolita, we are on a donation right now. I'll open back up in a moment. One more. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. So after that Two of Wands, Claudia, you also have the Star card. And then you have that Four of Wands, which is like that long-term commitment, marriage even, and stuff like that. And then that leads into the Magician card. Okay, there's something about this person, the way they feel towards you like right now, and their energy towards you right now is, I miss what was going on between me and Claudia, but I also, and I like looking at the memories in my head, you know, and I like just like but, and I do want something. However, I don't know how to go forward with this. I don't know how to move forward with this. Now they have the Magician card, and this to me is kind of feeling like someone trying to manifest something, like someone trying to, okay, you know what, I'll say, man, I wish she could come back. Like they don't know that they're doing it, but they're doing it, right? Man, I wish I could work with them again. And then you guys have the same job, you know, over here doing this, and it's like, dang, like that's weird. And it's like, yeah, they kind of manifested it without them knowing. But it kind of just feels like they do want some type of like long-term thing with you, or like a commitment with you, or something about them working with you again. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep going. I'm gonna get a couple more cards, and I'm gonna get some oracles for you. Okay, so you also have the Princess of Swords. You have the Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Delph card. Okay, this is feeling like their energy is a little like it's pulling back right now, though, which is why we had that Two of Wands earlier. I want this, and I feel like I can obtain this. However, I'm not sure how Claudia is going to feel about this. You know, I'm not sure if she's going to like this or be like, ugh, like, get away from me, loser, like something like that. And it's like, kind of like they're in their head, so they're really not acting on anything right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some oracles for you to wrap up your reading. Very interesting person, though, I will say that. Very interesting person. I just feel like I'm like, I like it, but Nice. Okay, so first card that came out was Claim Your Energy. I feel like this is them trying to claim their energy, as far as like just staying put with, like, I just want to think about them. I just want to think about Claudia. I just want to think about the memories and everything, is what I was trying to say. You also have updates to your system, and this person, I do feel like I said, they're deciding on how they're going to do this. Maybe I need to up my game with something, right? And then be in touch with your body. Okay, so I don't know if this person is spiritual as well, Claudia, but it does feel like they are trying to do like some manifestation, which is weird. We said that earlier, but then look what we also got in an oracle is manifesting magic. Okay, so like I said, this person is manifesting but not really knowing that they're doing it. Like I said, they could be saying it out loud, or they could just be like wishing it and just being like, dang, I want to see Claudia again, or something like that. And it's like, yeah, dude, like you're manifesting, you know what I mean? Then you also have a Hidden in Plain Sight, but this came up in the reverse. And I do feel like it's this person, almost like all you had to do was say, hello. All you had to do was say, hey, Claudia, how are you? I don't know if he has an accent, but I'm gonna make him one. Hello, how are you? How you doing? But it's almost like they're kind of like I got to do all of this hooty do, and it's like you don't. So that is their energy towards you, Claudia. I hope that resonated with you. I really do. I really, really do. And I'm sorry for the voices. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yes, that is your reading. I appreciate your donation again for a full reading. I really do. I appreciate you. So we're going to go ahead and open up for maybe 2 more free questions, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to my moderator, Lucas. We're going to get to you, and then I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it, guys. There we go. All righty. Let's see. Rolina, hello. Can I know if Juris will... Let's see. Hold on, let me get my other deck really quick. So Spirit. Let's, okay. Let's use this one again. Is it just work intentions, Claudia? It kind of felt like it may have been some romantic intentions there. Just come back and let me know. It felt like it was some romantic intentions, but it felt like maybe I'll stay safe and make it work related. However, it may be some more things to that. All right. Okay, I got you. Let's tap into the energy disconnected from the previous energy. Thank you. Ooh. This is feeling like a yes. Look at that, Rolina. You have the Strength card. You also have the Lovers. And then you have that Three of Wands. This is kind of feeling like a yes. But this is coming with the choice. Now, I think your spiritual team is wanting to tell you, Rolina, that the choice, of course, is up to you. And they kind of want to say, like, if and when this happens, that are you willing to kind of like put up with this, or not? I don't want to say put up like that because I don't know the details of it, but they are kind of saying, like, if this does happen, are you ready to just move forward with this and put up with what's to come with this connection? Is kind of what they're saying. Okay. The choice is definitely going to be up to you. But this is a yes. This is a yes. It's very interesting. And this is just the current energy I'm picking up on. Energies are always changing, okay? And with that Lovers here, that's also about a choice. And that's why I keep saying they're kind of telling you, like, this is going to be completely up to you if you want to, you know. But I am kind of getting a yes because that Strength card came out. That's kind of cool. So that is what I have for you. Let me know if that resonates with you. I'm going to answer one more person. Spiral Hectic Angel. How does the rest of July look for me? Let's see. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So, so free questions are closed, guys. Free questions are closed. I'm gonna go ahead and answer that last person, then I'm gonna get to my moderator. All right, so how does the rest of July look? Sorry, I had to make sure I had it right. All right, so let's tap into that, disconnect from the previous energy. How does the rest of July look for spiritual? Angel. Let me get one more, Spirit. How does the rest of July look? There we go. Ooh, okay. Spirit is being very quiet about this, actually, but I am feeling like it's a good thing, though. You have the Five of Swords that came up in the reverse. You also have the King of Pentacles, and then you have the Seven of Swords, okay? This is feeling like the rest of July, there's something that they're trying to keep hidden, only because I don't know if it has to do with like an offer or something like that. and they don't want to like tell you when this offer is coming, or like it's something about they don't really want to say. I'm getting that black fog there. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like they just want to be hush mouth about it. Can I at least get like what it could be about, Spirit? Okay, I'm late. I'll answer your question right after this. Yeah, they want to be quiet about it because it is something that you've been wanting that's coming towards you at the end of July. You also have the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. So I'll say if there's something that you've been wishing for, just wanting, there is some type of it's almost like you're coming out of like a conflict with something or someone, and they want to make sure that you're staying like balanced, and there may be an offer after this balance, or it's something that you've been wanting is the best way I can put it, because it's just like they're like, shh, Lexi, shh, Lexi. Like, okay, sorry, didn't mean it. But that is what I have for you. Let me know if that resonates. Oh, thanks, resonates. Cool. I'm reading it late. All right, I want to get to your question. Hi, my name is Tumi, new subscriber here. Will I get a job soon? I can get 3 cards for that. So Spirit, disconnected from the previous energy, tapping into Tumi's energy, please. All deities, all anomalies, all beings, all interdimensions that are guiding Tumi, please. And anything surrounding the job. Will they get a job soon? Can I get 3 cards for that, please, Spirit? Got a couple of cards, actually. Now, when we say soon, we have to work on spirit soon, the divine timing. I know you've heard of that. But you have the 10 of Pentacles. You also have the 7 of Swords. You have the 9 of Wands. And then you have that beautiful Chariot card at the end of your reading. You will get a job. However, with the 7 of Swords leading into that 9 of Wands, it is feeling like you may not get the job as soon as you want it, okay? And even so, I'm kind of getting too from your spiritual team that you may not even get the job that you've been like, just like, I really, really want this one. Like I'm hyper focused and honed in on this one. However, with the Chariot at the end of your reading, there is something good to come as far as your job situation goes. Okay, like I said, it may not be this one, like, dang, I wanted it right now. And it's like, no, you're not getting it right now. You're going to get it now, like we said. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, thank you, sorry. And this does feel really good because you got the 10 of Pentacles as well in the beginning of the reading to me, and it kind of feels like this is a job that you're going to stay at for a long time. Okay, that's all about like longevity and everything. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Thank you for your question. I appreciate you, and let me know if that resonates with you. Okay, and come on back in and let me know. All right, so we're gonna get to our moderator with Lucas. And free questions are closed, and also donations are closed. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give this one to Lucas. I'm gonna give this one Lucas. And this one. Yep. You're welcome. Alrighty. Yeah, we're closed for free questions and donations. I'm sorry. I will be trying to stream a little bit more. Just a lot of stuff is going on, always with me, right? But I will try to stream again, okay? Pretty soon. I always say I'm not going to make any promises to you because, like, people who have been here for a long time know, like, okay. When you get busy, you get busy. But Lucas, we're going to go ahead and start on you. All right. So what comes up when you tap into the energy of tomorrow? What comes up? Well, for me, I always get like a, like it's like a gold, like aura, about tomorrow, like gold, and then it's like in the middle, and I'm doing all this because this is how, but the middle is like a beige color. If that makes sense. But if that's your question, I'm also going to tap into that too. But I just wanted to tell you, like, that's what I was seeing. That's what I see. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's usually like just I always get gold. Like the ridges are are gold, and then like the middle is beige, and it's like we're going into tomorrow or whatever. Yep, that's my tarot question. Listen, just saying. It's just because I don't know if anyone else who does tarot does it, but like when you tap into different energies, what you feel and what you see, and I'm always the one who's trying to explain it, only because it helps me go like, why do I always see that when I tap into tomorrow? Why do I always see that when someone asks me a question about how someone feels about them, or like I get colors sometimes, but I also get like, I don't know, sometimes spirit throws things at me where it's like they're trying to give me an example and go, okay, say this because this is the way it's coming off to us, or something like that. Okay, so let's see. Hold on, Lucas. I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I haven't used this one like that. Okay, let's see what comes up for tonight's energy for Lucas, please. Ooh, okay. Can I get some more, please? Nice. Okay. Let me go ahead and read this message. Ooh. Okay. So, first card. You have the Delph. You also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You also have the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and then you have the Five of Cups in the reverse. It kind of feels like this energy going into tomorrow. It's almost like you saw something end, like I'm gonna say you saw something, yeah, like come to an end today, and going into tomorrow you're like, but I'm like picking myself back up. Like it doesn't have to be dramatic, I always say that, but it kind of feels like that. Like if you were thinking about something today that you were like, it was just kind of like I'm not gonna say a past thought, but something like okay, I think this is what's going on, or something like that, and then going in tomorrow you're like it ended today, but then going into tomorrow it's like that, like, oh, like, okay, well, I have like a new, like a rebirth, like, okay, well, this is cool. And it's so funny how I was talking about how when I tap into tomorrow, look at that Ace of Cups. You see how it's kind of like the gold and then like that beige kind of thing in the middle. That's, well, it's a pearl, but that's kind of like what I get. And it does seem like there's like a transformation or something going on. Like you're not feeling like you saw something being done, or something is done in your life, or that cycle has ended, and now you're going into like, okay, well, trying to do like this now. And it's like, okay, that's nice. Oh, that hurt. That was a sneeze, guys. That hurt. Get one more for Lucas, please. Okay. Okay. So you also have the Ace of Wands. You have the Four of Pentacles. You also have the Knight of Swords. And then the last card is the Seven of Swords, okay? This is also saying too that you may be trying to think outside the box on how to like deal with this ending, okay? Like I said, this doesn't have to be dramatic or anything, but they are kind of saying like, okay, I'm done with this phase. Or you're saying, I kind of know the truth about this, or I know something now. So now I'm like, all right, let's just move on. Let me focus on something else. I don't want to keep holding on to this because I already know that it's done. And with that Seven of Swords, I'm getting more of like a thinking outside the box type energy. Like you may be like, okay, well, how do I cope with this? Like how am I feeling about, you know, this in particular situation or something like that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and pull some oracles for you to wrap up your reading. Very interesting, Lucas. I'm gonna pull some angel number cards for you, actually, is what they're saying. Can I get some angel numbers for Lucas? Let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay, so interesting. You have 1188, which is really, really interesting to me. You have change, love, wealth, and upward. You're approaching the end of a major stage in your life. See, if you are tired of certain parts of your life being happy, it will be happy because it will be happening soon. Completely surrender and release the parts of your life that are no longer useful because a better life that you desire is coming soon. So it is something ending or something that you saw end or something like that is what I'm getting. You also have, 1199. And this is saying change, guardianship, and growth. A new door has been opened for you, which is generated according to what you think. You now have the opportunity to look directly at your thoughts and can look at your own creation face to face. Let the old disintegrate because it will be replaced in the new according to what you want. So there is something like I said, it's almost like you see something that's ended and you're like, oh, okay, I just found that out, or this is okay, now tomorrow's a new day and I'm gonna do like this now, but how do I get out of this? Like, it's interesting. And then you also have 333, which this is cool. Lucky, healthy, and kindness. The angels are approaching you to let you know that you have their assistance, love, and company. Call upon the angels frequently, especially when you see the number 3 around you. It indicates some important angels, archangels are approaching you. So that is pretty cool. I like that for you, Lucas. That is what I have for you. That's what they wanted me to tell you. So I really do like that message for you. That's pretty cool. So that is what was going on with tomorrow. I hope that resonated with you. Please let me know if it did. And guys, that is sounds good. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. That is the end of the readings for today. That's the end of the stream. I appreciate everyone that came through. I appreciate your donations and your energy and stuff today. It was a pretty cool, chill stream. I will say that, but I kind of needed it because I felt like I was like this all day, and I'm like, okay, like that. So anyway, that is what I have for you guys. But before I go, I want to do my send off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this nonsense. But before I go, everyone that was in chat today, everyone that asked a question, everyone that was just listening to the chat, lurking, just to see and look or whatever you were doing, I want to send nothing but positivity and happiness to all areas of your life because you deserve happiness and positivity in all areas of your life for your highest good with no one to be harmed as you are receiving this energy that I am sending you right now. And that is what I have for you guys today. I appreciate you. I will see you guys next time. But until next time, love and light and later days. I will see everybody. Thank you.